There you go.
Well, all right, well, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Settle down. Everybody, come on in. All right, thank you, guys. Thank you for coming today. We're going to be going over generating leads on social media. This is a 3-part training, but we're doing it in 1 part for you guys today. So, let's get straight to it. The beginning, he's going to go over what to shoot and how. We're going to go over tech stack, scripting, plug and play software, and then editing and cheat codes. So last year, I've been doing videos for probably 10 years now. Dad, you remember my first video? You were there for it. Where I almost got fired.
Oh, yes.
For the first company, I did something, like, you go on TikTok, you see it's normal now, they run through the house and speed door, or, they do something crazy. Well, we've been making videos for the last 10 years, and, every year or so, we have a video that we hit, right, just from consistency. But I started last year at 5,000 followers, and kind of blew up covering breaking news, but we had some viral videos happen before that as well. But as you see, from in a 3-month window, we took 67 million views in just a 3-month window, and 0% of those were from ads. And we went from, in 1 year, 5,000 followers to over 100,000 followers. But like I said, 5 years of making videos, viral video after viral video, on accident. We probably do a viral video or so every year, and we get actually 1 to 2 million views a year, which is not bad. Like, nobody would complain about that. But then, all of a sudden, I feel like I cracked the code. Like, I figured out what worked. And we just started going crazy. 160,000 views, 1.4 million views, 3.2 million views, 3.6 million views, 3.9 million views, 5.3 million views, 14.2 million views. And we did it over and 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 over again. And from September of last year to September of this year, we've had over 200 million views. Over 200 million views. What do you guys think? Will 200 million views do something for your business?
Yes.
Absolutely.
But I was thinking about the wrong metric. I was so focused on the views and the followers. And I realized I actually do, like, if I told you guys this, you'd probably be like, what? Like, it doesn't make sense. I do the same amount of business I did when I had 5,000 followers. Because the real metric is this right here. So this video, I didn't actually do that bad. 10,000 views, all things considered, is not bad. Right? 10,000 views is good. But compared to the one above it, you see the one above it, right above it, 5.2 million views? This one generated me 3 direct messages about real estate. That one generated me 0 direct messages about real estate. Same thing with these two. These two, in all relations, 3,000 views and 8,000 views, that's kind of nothing compared to the rest of the videos that I have. But those 2 videos made me a $40,000 commission. Someone DM'd me about those houses and wanted to go see it, and I went and showed it to them, and they ended up going with Craft Homes, and Craft Homes was giving a $20,000 bonus on top of a 3% commission. And I made a $40,000 commission from shooting 2 videos. So home tours for us still work. Home tours for us still work. And we need to change the way we think. Just because your video doesn't get 1,000 views, or 5,000 views, or 10,000 views, or 1 million views, doesn't mean that it's not working. The metric that you track to know if your videos are working is, are you creating conversations? Are people talking to you about real estate? So we need to change our mindset there a little bit. Now I'm going to give you guys some of the tech stack here. Obviously, ChatGPT for writing hooks, scripts, and captions. Who's using ChatGPT? Everybody's using ChatGPT by now, right? That's kind of like a gimme. What about captions? Anybody use captions before? Captions. Yeah, Captions is awesome. Captions is a really quick and easy way to edit your videos or use a teleprompter. So like you can go on Captions, and I can go on ChatGPT. I can say, write me a script about this breaking news article. Plug it in ChatGPT. ChatGPT will spin me out a script. I'll plug that into Captions. And Captions will give me the teleprompter. I'll read it, and then I can hit AI edit, and it'll edit me a really cool video like that within minutes. CapCut. Who's using CapCut? CapCut's an easy one. Pro level video editing. Gemini. Anyone using Gemini? Oh, Gemini's cool. Oh, you gotta use Gemini. Gemini is 10 times better at editing video or editing pictures than ChatGPT. Google Gemini. Higgsfield AI. Anybody use Higgsfield AI?
Never.
Oh my gosh, okay. Everybody look up Higgsfield AI real quick. Everybody look up Higgsfield AI. This will be fun. Look it up, Higgsfield AI. Higgsfield.io, Higgsfield.ai, something like that. Super fun. You can create really good visual hooks with it. It's like, let's say you're standing in front of a house and you're going, this is what you can get for $500,000. And then you can make your head explode. Or you can lift off in the air and make the house explode or whatever. Like there's all kinds of different things you can do with it. It's super cool. Who's got it pulled up? Oh, it's a website, sorry. Oh, it's a website. Oh, it's a website. Yeah. So if you just click one of the ones that you think look cool, click one, add a picture in there, and it should make me an image. It will literally take 2 minutes. You have a really cool, and what you would do with that is, like let's say, just like I just explained, I have a video on my phone. But I'm standing in front of a house and I go, this is what you can get in, I think it was Windermere, for 4.3 million or whatever it was. And then I like lift off into the sky and the house explodes behind me. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Higgsfield AI. Canva. Anybody using Canva? Canva for your carousel posts. Everybody knows Reels, single image, and carousels should be a healthy mixture. Instagram likes a healthy mixture of all three of those types of posts, not just Reels. It used, like when we first started Instagram, it was just picture, right? It was just one image at a time. And then they introduced Reels, and then it was just Reels, so like they didn't, all about Reels. And then they introduced carousels, and it was all about carousels. Well, now the algorithm likes to see a mixture of carousels, Reels, and single image posts.
Is there a difference? Like in seconds or videos?
Carousels are just like set with multiple images. So it's like, like check out Central Florida's most expensive homes, and then you flip, and it's like the third most expensive home, the second most expensive home, the first, and you can flip it. Like, that's a great idea right there. Opus Clips. Anybody using Opus Clips? I've used it before. Opus. All right, everybody, open up a new tab. Go to Opus Clips. Opus Clips. Again, that's a website. Opus Clips. So, if you guys ever watch the talking head style videos, you could literally just put up your camera. Like, let's say you're doing a podcast, or you just want to have a cool background and put a mic in front of you and just talk about real estate. Like this right here. I'm going to plug this video into Opus Clips when I'm done, and it's going to instantly edit. It's going to clip a bunch of videos for me of the best things I said, and it's going to add the captions, and it's going to rate them on a scale from 1 to 100, and I'll show you guys when we're done. And then last but not least, Lofty and Hootsuite. So Lofty has a scheduling feature inside of it. Anybody mess with that yet? Social Studios? You mess with it a little bit? Yeah, use it. I mean, if you're going to be taking content seriously, it's a really cool way to schedule out your posts. And you can do a lot of scheduling from inside the app of Instagram or Facebook. But Lofty allows you to instantly create posts as well, like especially about houses. So for me, what I find generates me a lot of leads is I will just spam Lofty instant post to my Facebook business page. So I have a Facebook business page, Lower Realty Real Estate, and if you go into Lofty, you can create a bajillion posts about our listings. Whether it's your listings or our listings, you go in there, everybody pull up Lofty. Do it, pull up Lofty. We'll generate leads right now. Pull up Lofty. And then go to the marketing tab. You have to do it on your computer. Yeah, computer. And then scroll down, bottom left, you're gonna go to Social Studio. Social Studio. Generate your free competitor analysis. No, don't do that right now. Do it later. And then you go to, looks like it's changed a little bit. Click New, top right. And I can see it now. You don't have anything connected. Oh, you have your Facebook connected, which is cool. Describe the content you like to post. You could say, just try that out. Try that AI.
What's that?
I haven't used it in a week or two, but there you go. Just hit enter. Anybody else have a problem?
One of my buyers just sold their house in Miami.
So ready?
Yeah, they're with their parents right now, and
Okay, let's give me a couple.
Go back.
Go back.
Go to listing feed maybe. There you go. Click a listing. Or go to office listings actually, just to be safe. There you go, and then it looks so different from the last time I used it. Just click this one. Pretty sure that's ours. Oh, you're already here. So click one of those buttons. Not that one.
These.
Try the middle one.
We're gonna send it somewhere.
There you go.
Okay. So it's gonna generate a post.
So what you can do is you can generate that post. So like you can grab any one of our listings and just like you don't want to spam it to your personal page. You're gonna be like, why is he posting so many houses? Put it on your business Facebook page. Take that once you post it from Lofty to there. Go to your business Facebook page and then post it to a bunch of different groups. And watch how many leads you generate. You will generate leads from doing that. Do that once or twice a day, every day, you'll generate some leads. Anybody ever try Hootsuite? Hootsuite's really cool. I think they do like a 30-day free trial. It's really expensive. It's like $100 a month. But you could do a 30-day free trial. It'll completely analyze your social media. It'll analyze your competition too. It'll tell you what your best performing posts are. It will give you a score. It'll show you what your trajectory is. Like it's really cool. Hootsuite. Hootsuite. All right. Any question about the tech? Questions about the tech? Higgsfield's really fun. Try that out. Gemini for images. Let's go over scripts and framework. What to say and how to say. The goal is to eliminate writer's block by using simple, repeatable formulas we can plug our ideas into. The simplest way to think about it is hook, value, and then a call to action. That is the simplest way to think of your video. A hook, a value, and a call to action. So your hook is something that's going to grab attention. So important that every video you make has a hook. Who can give me an example of a hook?
Before you buy a home in Florida,
Yep, that's a good one. What else? Give me some more.
interest rates just dropped.
Interest rates just dropped. Yep, that could be a hook. Could be a hook. So now think about it this way too. You have, what was that? Breaking news. Yeah, right. Seems to work, huh? There's not just verbal hooks. There's also visual hooks too. Think about that. There's also visual hooks. So combining the two does something really cool. Maybe try that out. But before you buy a home in Florida, or most sellers don't know this, or if you're renting right now, watch this. It's not hard for you guys to go just Google, go to Google, say best hooks for real estate agents. Find the different articles, copy the link, put it into ChatGPT, go back to it, copy the next one, put it into ChatGPT, go back to it, take 3 different articles, plug those into ChatGPT, and have it create you a list of all of the hooks that were in all of those articles. And then say, let's narrow it down to the best 10, what you think ChatGPT, what you think is the most scroll style. And then value. So that's where most of us fall off, me included, is providing the value throughout the entire video. Because it's easy to get the hook down, right? Like once you practice the hooks, it's easy to get the hook down. The hard part is keeping attention. So like if you go in there and you look on Instagram at the analytics on your best post, it'll show you where the viewers are falling off at. Has anybody done that? Has anybody looked to see how long they keep people's attention on Instagram or on a reel? Well, you should try it. Go to your videos, click your analytics. Go ahead and try it right now. Everybody pull up your Instagram. Go to your last reel. Go to your last reel. And if you click the little analytics, you get a little blue button. You should see all of the information. Got it? Go to your profile. Go to your last reel. There you go, your last reel. Hit view insights. And then overview. So it'll give you all the information. Who your followers are, where they came from, where they saw your post. It'll tell you at what part did they leave your reel. 6 seconds. Anybody else? What do we got?
Like that's an average.
Average. Analytics. Give me some numbers. Seconds. How many?
13 seconds.
13 seconds. That's pretty dang good. How many?
6 seconds.
6 seconds. Yep, that's about
Average watch time.
No, where do they? Anyways, so that is a good indicator of if you're looking at your past content as a predictor. You figured it out?
5 seconds.
Honestly, it's better than some of mine. Like mine usually drop off right after the cliff. That's a good indicator that you're not providing enough value or enough stimulus during the clip, right? So the rule of thumb is every 2 seconds, something should be happening. So I don't know if you guys remember, but when me and Cleo were doing this is what you can get for $400,000 in Central Florida videos, one of the most important aspects of the video was how often text popped up on the screen and the voice read the text. I made sure it happened I think it was 4 seconds back then, but I think that's come down actually. It's actually 2 seconds now. So every 2 seconds, for example, you go, this is what you can get for $400,000 in Central Florida. And then 2 seconds would go by and the text would pop up and it would say, bonus office. And the AI would say, bonus office. And then the next thing would be, huge open floor plan. And then 2 seconds later it would say, giant kitchen island. And then the next, it would say, huge master bedroom, right? And every 2 seconds something has to happen in order for us to retain attention in our videos. Now, it just obviously depends on the type of video you're shooting, right? But if you're explaining a tip or a strategy, like it's a talking head video, you might include like certain sounds or edits or pings. Keep it conversational and simple. One main idea of a video. Oftentimes I'll see talking head videos and they'll have too many points and it kind of convolutes the message. And then, why do we have a call to action? Why do you think we need a call to action?
That's money.
Yes. How is the money? Remember the most. Yes. The most important metrics were not the views or the followers. The most important metrics were the conversations, were the DMs we're getting from people talking about real estate. So DMing buyer for the guy. I love those. So put that in your at the end of your video and in your caption. DM me first time home buyer. DM me taxes. DM me whatever. Like DM me a certain phrase or a certain code to get a certain thing. And so now when I go into my, like I have all those, whatever I advertise in my video, I have it saved in my phone in the downloads and the files. And so when somebody DMs me a word, let's just say buyer, I have a buyer pamphlet that I can just boom, send to them. And so like I'll go in there and I'll have, 3 to 5 of these messages a week where people are DMing me a certain word and I have to go respond to those, which is what we want. That's the key metric to track. Before you buy a home in Florida, watch this first. Most sellers lose thousands because they make this one mistake. If your monthly payment needs to stay under $2,500, listen up. All right, here's your guys' homework real quick. Pick one, make a video today. Pick one of these, make a video today. I want you guys to pick one of these and make a video today. Pick one, write it down, save it. I'm going to see a video from every single one of you guys today.
Yes.
I heard one yes. I heard another yes in Spanish.
See.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Haven't heard anything from Ethan? Heard anything here? Yeses? Video from everybody?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Okay. Now, the key to being consistent is having a plan, having a strategy. Who here has a strategy already for social media? In writing, something that you follow.
I have a strategy that I don't follow.
Nothing worse than that.
Yeah.
Actually, there is not having a strategy. But yes, so
Strategy for more realties.
yes, well, you should have your own too. We need to be creating content for our personal brand, right? Think of yourself as a personal brand. So here is a basic beginner strategy for every week. So remember, this is beginner level, right? Like who here considers themselves beginner? Okay. You two are definitely not beginners. Stop it. I don't think anybody over here is a beginner either. But let's look at this for a second. So this is perfect for busy agents who just want to stay consistent without being overwhelmed. So Monday, for 20 minutes in your time blocking schedule, right, we all time block, we're going to pick 3 to 5 video topics and write quick hooks. Can I give you guys a cheat code real quick? When you're scrolling through Instagram while you're in the bathroom, just save some videos that you like. Like your stuff, you should be following hundreds of realtors. You should be following nothing but real estate stuff, so that way when you're scrolling, you're learning or you're stealing ideas. Like you should not be on Instagram watching football, like, or whatever, right? So like, you should be, when you get on there, you should see nothing but what we do. So when you're there, save a video, create a file in Instagram. You can do that, by the way. Save a file on Instagram, content ideas. When you see something you like, save it. Easiest way to do the first part. The second part to the first part is to write a quick hook. So you can either completely steal the hook or you can reimagine the hook. But for 20 minutes on Monday, that's what you're going to do. You're going to pick the videos that you're going to shoot this week and you're going to write the hooks. Tuesday, use ChatGPT to outline what you'll say in the entire video. On Wednesday, you shoot the video, You film all the videos back to back. On Thursday, you edit them using captions or CapCut. Make sure you trim them up, make them short and sweet, get rid of the dead space. Every 2 seconds, something should be happening. Every 2 seconds, something should be happening. Friday, post and engage. It was one of the best days to post, Friday. Post and engage. Post one video, reply to the DMs and comments. Super important. Anybody ever heard of 10-5-S1?
Yeah.
Did I say it all right? 10-5-S1. Is there one that I'm missing?
Shares,
Anyways, yeah, 10
likes,
likes,
5 shares.
5 comments,
Oh, I heard that.
10-5-S, a story, a post, and a DM. Yeah, that's what I was missing, DM. 10-5-S-1-1. Right? What that does is it tells Instagram to show your videos to the people you are engaging with. So if I go out there and I comment on 5 people's posts and they see it and they like it and they comment back, now all of a sudden Instagram thinks we're friends and it's going to show them my next video. Super important. 10-5-S-1, just go tap, 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 next 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 tap, tap. 10 times and then go fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji. It takes 30 seconds to do this.
So that's what you've been doing to my posts?
I also repost your guys' posts and put it on my story. Try to boost it. Your results. So every strategy should have a goal, and that goal should be for you to produce 3 to 5 solid pieces of content every week with less than 3 hours of work. Who here feels like they're already doing that?
Yeah.
All right, so then everybody here, for the most part, is on the beginner plan, starting today. Fair enough? Social media is easy. I haven't done it for last year, but I did it for 2023, I think it was. Was it 2023? And it was over $80,000 in GCI directly from social media. The deals started by somebody DMing me on social media. $80,000. And back then I wasn't even trying. Just barely trying. Posted like maybe 2 times a week, 3 times a week. So imagine what you guys would do if you have a plan. And let's be honest, it takes time. You gotta be realistic, it takes time. But it's something you should be doing. It's the modern farming, modern day farming. It's modern day marketing. Then this is something for immediate or intermediate. So if you feel like you can do more than what the beginner plan is. Monday, you're gonna plan the topics, research trends with Gemini or ChatGPT. So we're gonna use AI in our research. Use AI in our research to figure out here's the thing. If anybody's been watching my social media, you'll know that being relevant to what's happening today is super important. Being relevant to what's happening today is super important. So using Gemini and ChatGPT to find out what are people talking about today? What is it that's going on in real estate or in my city or in the world? What's happening right now, guys?
Hurricane.
There's a giant hurricane. How many people have made a giant hurricane video yet? Why not? Talk about stuff that's happening right now. And then batch write. That's the easiest way to follow through with this strategy, is to batch write your content. And it's never been easier to do that. Literally just have ChatGPT or Gemini do it for you. So we're gonna find out what the best topics are. We're gonna say, ChatGPT, write me 3 to 5 scripts, use the best hooks, and the best call to actions, and it's gonna do it for you. Not be any lazier and still be productive than you can today. On Wednesday, you shoot all the videos. So remember, this is 5 to 7 videos. We're up from 3 to 5. Volume is a solution to all your problems. The more you do, the more you'll get. So shoot all the videos on Wednesday. On Thursday, you edit them, you repurpose each into reels, stories, and carousels. So this is the advanced part. Not just shooting one video, editing it, and posting it as a reel and being done with that topic. How about we take that same video, we make a really nice reel out of it, but then we also have ChatGPT help us make a carousel post for it, the same topic. And then we also have ChatGPT, or not ChatGPT, captions, make us a quick little story about the same idea. And then all of a sudden we've taken one topic and we've posted it as a story, as a carousel, and as an Instagram reel. And then on Friday, you schedule content through Hootsuite or Lofty, and then follow up with the leads from DMs. Results, 7 to 10 pieces of content a week across multiple platforms. Cool thing about Lofty and Hootsuite is you could post to Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, X, LinkedIn, Google,
Like your business page.
and then Google Business Pages, right? If it's a single image, somehow you can post it. Yeah. Any questions there with the intermediate? Now this is for advanced. This is for the advanced. Once you've worked your way up. Now listen, this is a lot. 15 pieces of content a week is a lot. This is best if you have virtual assistants or editors or a team to help you. Like right now, you see all the posts. I have a team. I have a small team that helps me post as much as we post. On Monday, you have a strategy meeting planned with a whole week of content plus folks. So this is you getting with your VAs and your editors and saying, here's what we're going to do this week. Here's how we're going to do it. Here's the videos we're going to shoot. Your team or your VA writes your scripts and creates Canva graphics. And then on Wednesday, you shoot 8 to 12. So we're up from 7 to 10 to 8 to 12 videos in 1 2-hour session. Your team edits those for you, repurposes them, and schedules everything. And then on Friday, you run an engagement campaign with stories, polls, DMs, and track analytics. Anybody follow Tom Ferry? He's really good at this. You ever go on, so Tom has all these reels. Honestly, I never watch his reels. I used to watch his reels and his YouTube videos and all that stuff. But now I never watch them. But you know what, the one thing I do is, I do interact with his stories. Anybody interact with his stories? You ever see his stories? The most engaging stories ever. So that's what he does. Once a week, you'll see these from him. He has a post every single day. His team is editing posts for him all the time, and they perform okay. But his stories, I imagine, go crazy because, I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, I have to comment. I know I have to comment. I know he's writing something. He's asking a controversial question in his stories that just I can't help but write something in there. So that is what's called an engagement campaign. And so you'll see those questions that he asks in those stories or those things that he talks about has to do with the reels that he posted earlier on in the week. That's gonna drive direct messages. That's gonna drive conversations probably more than any your stories. I know you've had some wonderful stories, right?
Yeah, they do the best.
Yeah. Your stories will drive conversations. So that's why I really like the idea of taking your reel, taking this video topic. Everybody picked a topic, right? Did you write it down? What did you, give me a random one.
Volunteer creation. Government shutdown.
The one from the board? Government shutdown? That's fine. So the government shutdown, whatever your idea is, have a really catchy hook, have ChatGPT or Gemini, plan that out, go on Google, grab some articles, Google what makes a catchy hook, plug it in, give me 10 hooks, take one. But then also take that same video about the government shutdown and make it a carousel. What does the government shutdown mean for real estate? Or what does the government shutdown mean for the average person? Or whatever. And then you can slide through. But then also have a story that says, maybe it's a little message button, or a little message bubble, and it says, were you affected by the government shutdown? Do you think it was necessary? Now, you might get 20 DMs, or you might get you might get 20 conversations, or you might get one conversation based on the idea and how relevant it is to your followers. But that's something that will drive conversations immediately. The result should be 15 pieces of content a week, an omni-channel presence, and an automated lead flow. That's something I'm working on myself. We started out really hot on TikTok, and then worked our way into Instagram, and Instagram kind of took over. But not just being reliant on one platform. That's something that, like, if you want to accomplish that, you absolutely have to have loftier Hootsuite to help you do it. But being present on, I think YouTube Shorts is probably the easiest thing to translate from Instagram Reels. Well, that obviously Facebook and TikTok, but Facebook and Instagram are the same thing, they're both meta. So you can literally post on Instagram and have it automatically post on Facebook. Does everybody have that set up? When they post on Instagram, it automatically posts to Facebook?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, make sure you set that up. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Just go into your settings and just, it's cross-platform. That way you don't have to think about it, it just automatically goes over there. But then also, take that same reel, just go into YouTube Shorts and plug it into YouTube Shorts. And plug it into TikTok. You should be building an omni-channel presence. So your guys' homework will be to pick your workflow, so choose between basic, growth, or content machine. Who here chose basic? Beginner. Who here chose growth? Who here anybody choose content machine? No? Good, so just start where you're comfortable. Write 3 scripts. So this is your homework tonight. We can all do this. This is still early on in the week, right? We can all write 3 scripts, use a hook. Remember the value. Every 2 seconds, something should be happening. We should have a really compelling conversational script. And then using a call to action at the end of your video and in your caption. And my favorite way to do that is put DM me the word blank for blank. DM me the word buyer for a buyer pamphlet. That would be super duper basic. An example for your hook could be most buyers don't know they can buy with 3% down. Plan and film 2 videos. So batch 2 videos this week, 1 educational, like a tip or a myth busting, and 1 market related, update or rate or local trend. I would say do the educational video and then do a breaking news video. Just see how it goes through. Find something local. You guys know how to find like what's happening right now, right? Anything? You know, any breaking news, any local news?
Google alert.
Yep. And then post it. Post at least 1 video before Friday and reply to every comment and DM to start conversations. And then take that video and put it on your stories as well and start conversations through your stories. Everybody pull up Instagram stories real quick. Pull up Instagram stories. And just hit create. Like you don't have to post a picture, just hit create. So go to your hit add story. Now, scroll up. So once you have create, like just a blank thing, or a picture, you don't care. Scroll up. Now go to do a poll. Let's do a poll. Well, actually, you know what? Let's drive some conversations right now. So everybody should have that little button. It says ask me a question. Everybody see that? So type click ask me a question. And let's actually ask our audience a question. Let's ask them something along the lines of like, if you could get a home, 0 money out of pocket, would you? Would you buy one right now? If I could show you how to get a home, 0 money out of pocket, would you buy one this year?
Are we asking them to ask a question, or are we asking the question?
Or you could say, what do you think about the government shutdown?
How did you get that follow?
If you scroll up from the bottom, you want that color? Flip around. Yeah, let's try to see if we can generate a conversation today. Think of something. Think about you're asking a question to a family member about real estate. Hey, if I could get you a house, $100,000 in your market value, would you be interested? If I could show you how to flip a house this year, I don't know, like come up with something. You guys are great. Right? Try it right now. Let me know when everybody's done. Let me know when everybody's done.
And that goes just on your story?
It's just on your story.
If
Yep.
I could get you, would you say, into a home zero out of pocket?
What was that? Yeah. What was it?
If I could get you into if I could show you how to get into a home zero.
Zero out of pocket. Would you be interested in having a conversation, or would you consider it? Or did you know you only need a 580 credit score to buy a home in today's market? Or did you know you only need zero money down to buy a home? Did you know you only need, I don't know, just a bajillion different things you could say. Well, the idea is we want to get our people to engage with us. I remember there was this one Tom Ferry campaign, and you show like a Zillow screenshot of a house, and then you circle the price, and you say, my client gained over $150,000 in equity over the last 2 years. Are you interested in learning how much equity your house has gained? Something along those lines. And then post it before Friday. All right, so everybody get that done? Simple. All good? Everybody get it there? Got the story done? Story done? Story? No? How much longer?
I've been trying to do something, I don't know how much time.
I'll accept. You get yours done?
I'm trying to be a great paragraph.
Alright, moving on. CapCut. Import and trim your videos. Cut out dead space. No ums, no boring parts. Keep it tight. Something should be happening every 2 to 4 seconds. Something should be happening every 2 to 4 seconds. Captions in CapCut. Use auto captions. 85% of people watch with the sound off. Highlight keywords, B-rolls and overlays, music and sound effects, and then export in 1080 vertical, perfect for reels, shorts, and TikToks. All right, Google Gemini. This is one that I learned about recently. Super cool for us. You can stage your listings for free. For free. What was that? Canva too. I have a piece of vacant land that I've been trying to sell for a long time, and I was pricing it out to get the virtual renders done on what was it called, Fox Brownie. They quoted me like $250 to just add one picture worth of renders. I plugged it into. I had ChatGPT write me a prompt. So write me a prompt for Google Gemini to create a render of a house on this vacant land. I want it to be modern. I want it to fit here. I want it to look like this. Yada yada yada. ChatGPT writes me the prompt. I go plug that prompt into Gemini, and Gemini virtually staged my listing for me for free. It was awesome. It saved me $250. So you can use it to stage your listings, to enhance your photos, or just to show what could be, for example, that vacant land listing. Higgs field. We can add CGI to our videos with AI. So we can take our boring content and we can make a house explode. We can, I mean, you guys saw what was on there. It was pretty crazy looking stuff. You can turn invisible. You can make yourself fly. You ever see the videos where somebody's standing somewhere and then it zooms out to the entire world? Have you ever see that? That's Higgsfield AI. All right, this is the cheat code. You guys ready? Giving you guys a cheat code here. Snap, tick. Snap, tick. This is the ultimate cheat code. Ultimate cheat code right here. Anybody who wants to get views, grow your followers, this is the ultimate cheat code. This is one of the ways that I figured out how to go. I can find a video and post it right now and get 1 million views today if I wanted to. I don't spam it as much anymore, but spammed it a lot when I first started. So what you do is pick a platform, preferably TikTok. I think SnapTick is for TikTok. So if you're on TikTok and you're scrolling through and you find a video that has 100 million views or whatever the heck, 10 million views, 1 million views, 5 million views, and it's relative to you or to the news or to what's happening in the world. Who has TikTok on the phone? Go to TikTok right now. I'll just show you instead. Go to TikTok. Go to TikTok. Find the first video. I'm just going to show you an example. Find the first video that pops up. Click the little arrow that you would use to send it to somebody. All right, you there? Let me see. That one's fine. It doesn't just. So you see the little arrow right there?
Yep.
Like you're going to send it to somebody.
Okay.
If you scroll on the bottom row, if you scroll all the way over, wait. We're looking for copy link. Oh, there it is. It's in the middle row. Copy link. You see that? Little link. We're looking for copy link. Go ahead and copy the link. Now go into your web browser. Type in SnapTick. Type in SnapTick. And then you're going to SnapTick. And then you're going to paste that link in the little bar in SnapTick. All right. Yep, it's a little wonky. Yep, go ahead and paste it. Now hit download. Okay, give it a second. Oh, hold on. This is no wrong one. Okay, it's just make sure you guys are on snaptick.app, not SnapTick.com. Snaptick.app. Make sure you're on snaptick.app. Copy and paste the link. It's going to make you watch an ad. Okay, look, so it was here. What you have to do is, so it looks like this.
Yep.
Scroll down right here. Download video HD. Second. This is a way for you guys to take viral videos without TikTok's watermark. You know, the watermark always pops up and moves around the screen. This is a way to do it without the watermark. What I recommend, guys, is DJ content. Be a DJ of content. So I find a really hot video about a hurricane. I did it. Somebody go to my Instagram. I did it today. I literally did it today. Literally did it today. Go to my Instagram. Now you need to be careful because we don't want to get copyright. So you need to make some changes sometimes. So this is where CapCut comes in. Yeah, I did it with that one. Yep. That's one that I stole. This is one that I stole. This one had a watermark right in the middle. added captions to those to try to mitigate the copyright section of Instagram.
Make
Just
them
be
look at
careful.
that instead.
Huh?
To make them look at like the words you said instead. What you saying?
Yeah. So like if you see any like I'll add captions on there, or I'll change the captions, or I'll change the music, or I'll add a little. If you ever see a video of me doing this,
Yeah,
that's me stealing a video. Okay? That's me stealing a video and changing the voice and adding a different sound to it, like different music. And you do that. So you take the video from TikTok. It's got 5 million views. You download it through Snapchat without the watermark. You plug it into CapCut. You add a little green screen, or you going like this, or going or whatever, or adding the captions. Boom! You've got yourself a great way to R&D. A great way to rip off and duplicate videos. It's content that's already working, so it should still work. Theoretically, it should still work. Now, here's another secret. Instead of posting it straight to your feed, the first 20 times you do it, only post it on trial reels.
You have to be verified.
Do you have to be verified for trial reels? Why are we not verified? You're professionals. Every single one of you need to be verified.
I thought when we tried to do it, I didn't have it, remember?
Are you verified?
Why are we not verified?
You might be right though. I don't know.
I'm not verified.
Why are we not verified? It's like $10 a month or something, right? Yeah, it's like $10 a month to have a blue check next to your name. People think you're legit, right? People know you're legit. It's worth having. You'll drive more trust and more direct messages from your sphere of influence and your followers. So trial reels will open up to you, I believe, as long as you're verified. And that way your followers will never see those posts. Your followers will never, it'll only show those videos to people who aren't following. So like if I were to go to my trial reels right now, I have like 500 videos in there that you guys have never seen. Generating me views and follows. And sometimes when they do really well, I'll share them to my actual feed after they've done really well. That's it. That is it for today. Everybody has a plan.
Good stuff.
Everybody should have a plan. You guys got the cheat codes. DJ content. Cover breaking news, especially if something happens hyper local. Like there was a really good video that I did that was hyper local. Early on this year, we had a huge drought. It didn't rain for like it felt like forever. It was like 3 months or something. It didn't rain. It was crazy. And there was a huge fire. I remember the huge fire back there in the Lake Nona area. Anybody remember that? Anyways, there was a huge fire back there, and all I did was I took a video that was sent to me. My cousin sent me a video. She said, "Oh my God, look at this! It's so crazy." I said, "Wow, that'd be a great video. Let me plug that in the CapCut, add my face to it, and do a voiceover reading the article from the teleprompter." And that video got me like a couple hundred followers just in and of itself because it was hyper local. And you know who saw me? People that live here. That's the only people who cared about that video. I think that video got like a couple 100,000 views. So cover things that are happening locally, breaking news, worldwide news, news statistics. So like there's a hurricane happening right now, right? So go to TikTok, type in Hurricane Melissa in the search bar, find the most popular videos that don't already have somebody's face on it, and snap ticket. Put it into CapCut, add your face, add some captions, and post it to trial reels. And if you don't have trial reels, post it to your regular reels. No one cares. I know, Thomas, you've done that.
Huh?
You've done it and had some success, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of one of 10,000.
Yeah, so you've had some that worked really well too. It works. And the more you do it and the more relative it is, the more timely it is. Like it's kind of a little stressful sometimes. I'm like, I've got to keep up with everything that's happening all the time because I want to gain my followers and views, and so I'm always looking out, trying to be first on what's happening right now. And if you do that, your content will be pushed even harder to new people. All right, that's it for today. You guys have a plan. Get out there and shoot some videos, write some scripts, some hooks, Nothing to it but to do.
Now.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Does it usually take a while?